Another thing I would like to add is there can be bigger navigation links, which will make it easier to click. So it will benefit both the physically disabled and also the visually disabled. It will be easy for them to see as well. Another point is that there can be less complex link hierarchy in the website. That means that you have less clicks. You need less clicks to get to the site that you want. Yeah, simpler process for that. Lastly, another point is you have a more comprehensive autocomplete functionalities. By that I mean they don't have to type the full sentence.
Auto-filling suggestion, like the search suggestion for that.
So if you type, it will be easier for them to get out instead of typing the whole sentence.
Okay, Joshua, I want to ask you, as head of IT applications for IDA, you must have come across a lot of applications. So currently on the market out there, what are the innovative solutions for all this?
The first thing for the visual impaired people, for blind users, we have already got the screen reader which can read out the content on the screen. I think this is a very this product has been like this. And the next thing, for those who are not completely impaired but just partial, who has full sight, I think there's also some application in the operating system like the Windows and already got a screen magnifier which can help to zoom in the special parts of the website. And the other part is color blindness. Actually, according to the survey, that 1 out of 12 men and 1 out of 200 million in the world got some form of color blindness. Actually, I think for this part, we can just choose not to make the color more complicated, especially for the important parts of our website. Or we can design a plugin for the website which can indicate what the color indicates if the user wants to. And I think that's all we have for now for the visual impaired people. And for deaf users, actually for deaf users, they are more able to access the internet than other people, other disabled people. Accept the audio content. So to solve this problem, we can just add subtitles and written transcript to the web content, which may make it easier for them. And the next thing, for those people who don't have access to mouse or they can use voice only, we can try to make the website easier to navigate with only keyboard and a mouse. Like we use the tab, shift and tab and the return key to navigate the website. And actually this has been done by many websites. And also we can use a voice navigator device.
Okay, so let me do a quick summary. Basically, each group has special needs, but I think we all can arrive at a consensus that voice actually is sort of more applicable to all these groups, and it's easier for them to access the website. We agree on that. Yeah. Okay, and then there's new innovations like mouseless navigation for the website, and so embedding transcripts, subtitles for the deaf people. And okay, as a web designer, how do you envision all these features to be?
I was thinking if any websites want to implement this kind of system, this kind of features into it, you first have to have some form of plugins so that you serve like a medium. You know, like for example, if you want captions or this, first have to have a plugin. So whenever they detect a certain, like you want to read out a certain paragraph, the plugin will help to translate. And for the user side, the system should have the software installed. So I'm not too worried about the by compromising the web designs, all this bandwidth, attractiveness, all this we don't have to worry, because it's mainly the software. So what I suggest is plugins. You have to have people to develop the plugins so that we can integrate.
But you know, plugins takes installation, right? So before you implement this plugins, how would you suggest them to navigate and install this plugin? Right before the start.
But if I was thinking, if that's the case, like installing Windows itself is a hassle really. Like how are they going to install Windows if they can't? So I think there must be some form of people that can help them.
Windows itself has the
basic installation.
accessibility tools like change the contrast of the entire interface and also voice recognition.
So you're concerned with the installation of the plugins?
Yeah, as in how to make it the navigation better. Other than plugins, do we have any other alternatives? Like maybe HTML5 and
that I'm not too sure for now.
and then for the website appearance design, you said that there will be no compromise
Yes.
in terms of its appearance.
Yes. Because it's mainly the software and the plugins.
Right, so that means the
So
appearance
the
of
designs
the
can design as usual, but it's the software that is important.
Okay, but through my personal research, I come across for some guidelines proposed by W3. Yeah, that. And yes, I acknowledge the fact that the website can still look beautiful and clean and easy to access. It doesn't have to be ugly, as in to change the entire contrast for the visual impaired or maybe be a mess in terms of layout. But there are some certain guidelines like maybe make the website more versatile. To normal people, it appear in different ways, like never use fixed font size. Let's say for visual impaired, they need bigger font size, bigger buttons. That website can change into that. And maybe through screen magnification or maybe through the coding of the website itself. And then for the deaf people, because they can't hear but yet they can still see, so mostly it's embed alternative text and subtitles and transcripts, because nowadays websites have become more media-based. And then for the physically disabled, there are guidelines saying that there's this device called Braille display, which is the that one is for visually impaired. And for the physically disabled, there's this technology called invisible accessibility, which is not on the market yet. It's still in research by IBM and some other. Yeah. So that one is it creates a delay for the user, so that they have more reaction time. Yeah.
So you're saying about the guidelines by W3. Okay, for Singapore, for IDA, is it possible to actually have a set of guidelines to be able to give a guide to all the web programmers for their formulation of websites? All those points that you've said, maybe it will be a good suggestion if you collate all these points and publish it, so you can market with your criteria. If let's say any really high profile website or really mission critical website, sure that physically disabled would be very well covered. One other point is that Justin has said about plug-in. I think I've seen before websites that they have multiple languages at the bottom of the page. Like Wikipedia, original is English. You can choose the option for it to be Mandarin, Thai, whatever language. So could it be possible that you can let's say propose for web designers to like come up with different versions of website. Let's say high
Yeah.
high contrast, very high audio.
That will be possible. That will be possible.
This will overcome the need for adaptive.
Okay. So I think our time is running short, so I will just do a summary for what it is. To make a website more accessible, first we need, as IDA, I think we should publish some guidelines, general rules and regulations regarding the design of the website, and publish to the public so that everybody else out there, designer, website designers, IT application developers, plugins, everybody who's involved in the industry will adhere to these guidelines. And then for each group, there are a lot of innovative solutions, like I mentioned before. So I think colorblind, contrast, voices, and like what Jackson suggested, different versions of websites for the design. Yeah. So that, and also versatile websites, which it change according to the needs and it recommends the needs.
Can I add something?
Yeah.
Because what I'm trying to bring here is to implement WAP into their lives. So I'd like to add that there might be a way for you all to make the browser to be user-friendly, not only for desktops, which is already ongoing process, but also on mobile phones, smartphones.
Right. So then add on one more point is to extend the web accessibility beyond desktops and laptops to the mobile devices, which is upcoming right now. I think that'll be all.
Okay.
Thank you.